Hi there. Today I wanted to talk to you about an interesting phone call that I had with a Yelp user yesterday and see if maybe this is you or you can relate to any of this. My name is Sara Sordi with Sara Sordi Insurance Services, and I specialize in personal insurance, your home, your auto, and your life insurance. So yesterday, a gentleman called me and he was wanting a quote for just one vehicle. And so, I got down his information to put together an insurance proposal for him. And just kind of, I like to spend a lot of time asking people questions because sometimes there's things that you just don't know. You don't know. So you got to spend a little bit of time getting to know the person. So as I was talking to him, I found out that he has a current policy already with another insurance company that his wife's vehicle's on. So he's looking for a quote just for his own vehicle. So first off, I've never, ever seen it beneficial to have a husband and wife policy separate. So if you've got two people in the household, you should have one policy for both people. Okay, so because there's so many different coverage gaps of things that can happen. So the way it works is your insurance policy covers, pretty much anybody who drives your car, right? So if my aunt or my neighbor, whoever drives my car, they're fine. But there is an exclusion for people who live in the household and have regular accessibility to your vehicle. Okay? So if you have somebody else who lives in the household, they need to be listed as a driver. The reason they have this is because back in the day, like in the 80s, let's say, there wasn't this rule. And what would happen is people would just never add on their teenage drivers because, of course, that costs more, right? And so they want the free coverage. The teenage driver, of course, would get in an accident and the insurance company would be paying the claim for that. And so they were not getting the appropriate amount of premium to pay for those claims. So anyways, there is a rule that you need to have, basically you need to list all drivers in the house or else exclude them. So if you've got your spouse that doesn't drive at all, you can exclude them. Or, maybe they've got a DUI or something. But still, I've even seen couples when, a lot of times people think, oh, well, they do have a DUI, it's going to be more expensive. You get that. There's a 20% multiple vehicle discount that you get for having your cars together. And so, or I've actually seen where someone has an older car and they sold the car. So they had two cars and they sold the one and now they just have one car left. I've seen the insurance premium go up because that discount was so big. So anyways, so there's that part of the discount. And then plus, if you have a home, you can get the multi-policy discount. And you're only going to get that on one, right? You're just going to get that on the one policy. So, and then if you could have the coverage gaps of not having each other listed on each other's policy. And even if you did list each other on each other's policy, then you're paying double for double drivers. And then you also need to make sure that your limits are synced up, your liability limits. There's just so many different variables of things that can go wrong with that. And I think that sometimes when people get married these days, they don't think about combining their policies. These are just things that people don't really think about. They think that they're fine having them separate. But anyways, when I was talking to him, he was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that. I didn't know I can get all those discounts. Because I asked him, well, why didn't your current agent just ask you, why didn't you just add this vehicle on? Because he's going all around quoting this vehicle. So anyways, that's just something to think about. The second thing is that this agent told the gentleman that he had 30 days of coverage to add the vehicle. Well, first of all, most insurance companies, the maximum that they allow is 14. Okay, maybe this particular company has some special clause, but even if it is a 30 days, it doesn't work that it's for free. So let's just say you got a car on October 1st. It doesn't mean that you call on October 31st and you get the vehicle added on your policy October 31st and it was just like free coverage for your free 30 days. It doesn't work that way. So, and especially too, if you had a loan on the vehicle, your lender is going to place their own forced place coverage, which is going to be really expensive insurance that they're going to place on your vehicle because you didn't have insurance. So you need to always add the vehicle the day that you bought it. Some insurance companies that I've worked with before, they actually require you to add the vehicle the day of. And another time when you need to add it right away is if you have a vehicle that has liability only. So what that means is you have no coverage for the vehicle if it gets stolen or damaged. You have just liability coverage, so that's coverage for other people injured. If you have one car in your policy and that's all it has, if you go buy another car, and let's say you go buy a newer car now and you want to have the coverage for the comprehensive and the collision, and you're at the dealership trying to get your car, you're not going to have automatic coverage for that, because you have to have full coverage on one vehicle for you to have it automatically on the second. So, anyways, so as I was talking to him, another thing he said is, oh, okay, so for me to add on this car to my policy, I have to go sign paperwork at the insurance company, at their office. Okay, so if you're one of my clients, all you got to do is text me. My clients text me and say, like, literally a picture of the VIN number. So, and I add it on for them. So it's just, that's kind of one of the things that I think of for my clients is the ease of business. Because I know from a consumer, I don't want to be, I was on hold for 45 minutes yesterday with a company. It wasn't an insurance company, but it's just trying to get some other stuff done. 45 minutes. I don't want to, no, I don't want to wait on 45 minutes. I definitely don't want any of my clients to be waiting 45 minutes. So it's all about ease of business. You know, I've had clients, it's been a Saturday, they're buying a car, they're at the dealership, they text me the VIN number and I send them the proof of insurance right then, because they need the proof of insurance before they're leaving the dealership or what have you. I just get them taken care of, because that's kind of the perks of having my own business, is that I am available most of the time. And so I can, you know, on the weekends, that's why I say most of the time, because I could be out of the office, but most of the time I'm at home and I could be taking care of that proof of insurance or whatever you need. So, and just something else that just differentiates me from a lot of the other insurance companies is that, you know, I've been in business in the insurance business for 22 years. So I have a lot of experience, and to me, it's not about just quoting. I'm not the person to go to if you're just wanting the lowest rate and you don't care what coverages you're what you're looking for. My job, what I do is I educate my clients. I spend a lot of time educating them so that they understand their insurance policies. They're so complicated. So I want them to, if they have a claim, to have the proper coverage and to take care of them. So anyway, sorry, I'm very passionate on this subject, so I kind of go on and on. And so the poor guy yesterday, I'm like, I'm so sorry. Because to me, there was just so many different red flags of things. I was like, no. It's okay. I had to tell him, I'm sorry, I've got a lot to say about this. But anyways, I just wanted to share this with you in case there was any of you out there who kind of fall into the same boat. So feel free to contact me if you would like a review of your insurance, and have a great day. Bye-bye.